What if you could fine-tune your vocals like you would fine-tune an instrument? Or what if you could train yourself to hear your own mistakes and then be able to correct them? Your vocals would greatly improve and your voice would sound amazing. Hi, my beautiful divas. This is exactly what we're going to be working on today. Fine-tuning your vocals and getting you to sound even more skillful. So this may be more advanced vocal training with the exercises we're going to be doing today, but that doesn't mean if you're a beginner, you shouldn't join in. In fact, all the more reason for you to see where your progress level is at, gauge how far you've come, and especially if you have been already doing some vocal training exercises with me, it's the perfect opportunity to see whereabout you are on the vocal level scale, if you would. So we are going to be matching keys, meaning keys that can be sang or played on the keyboard like what I'm going to be doing today. I am going to demonstrate and then you are going to follow along, matching my keys. You can do this exercise with a friend. You can even do this exercise with your own vocals and sort of sing against yourself. If you don't want to do it on a keyboard or maybe you don't have access to an instrument, you can always do it that way or follow along with my videos and sing along with me. After we do a few exercises of matching keys, I am going to purposefully show you some mistakes so that you hear what the mistakes and doing it wrong sounds like. This is how we practice training your ear. After the examples we do today, again, you can also record yourself to hear where you are going off. Most likely, for most people, we don't even realize parts of a song where we may be singing off key, off pitch, whatever it may be. Listening to yourself after doing some recordings and then playing them back really helps you to gauge those areas where you need a bit more work. This is how we learn to train not just our vocals, but our ears as well. This combination helps you to become a really skillful singer. So to start off, we are going to be using the vocal scale of La, meaning I am going to just sing out La, but at different keys. These specific keys I am going to use according to the same key of whatever I play on the keyboard, and we're just going to do one at a time. One key at a time, going higher and lower, doing various things with that vocal scale of La. If you want to use an instrument, or even if you do use your vocals, you can start out pretty much anywhere and work your way up and down the scale. So I am going to be using a keyboard for today, starting from C3. So all it is me following along from this little marker here that says C3 on my keyboard. Don't ever feel intimidated by instruments if you may not know anything about keys and chords and all the fancy terms that come along with it. It really is not necessary for you to know everything to be a good vocalist. Everybody starts somewhere, so remember to have fun with it more than anything. Okay, are we ready? Let's go. La, I could go higher or lower on the keyboard or back up and down the scale. Now let's try going down the scale. So now I'm back on C3. If I have to go lower on the scale, lower than C3, it would sound like la, la, and so forth. This way, you can actually gauge what your vocal range is like. Where about on the scale are your maximums? The highest you can go to and the lowest that you can go to. Let me know if you would like me to do another video specifically on vocal range and extending it. If you heard when I went to the higher notes, I also had to shift and change my vocals from going into chest voice to head voice, meaning where you feel the vibration here versus when you feel the vibration here. That makes it easier to take the tension and the strain off your vocals, and it does sound better as well, depending on the song, if you want to shift into those higher registers. Again, let me know if you'd like me to do a more detailed video on those specific topics. So back to our scales. Now I'm going to demonstrate some mistakes for you, very common mistakes that I hear all the time with students, and now maybe you'll be able to recognize those things for yourself. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to start again from C3. So naturally, the correct way to sing this would be la, that's the correct way, okay? Following along exactly with how those keys sound. Now, you may be so used to hearing it the correct way if you have to listen to different vocalists or artists perform that you might not recognize the mistake until you hear how off it sounds. Let me go back and now play for you the mistake. Okay, I'm going to try. I'm so used to trying to do it correctly. Sometimes when you have to play it like a mistake, it can be a little bit daunting, like, huh? Okay. La, la, Did you hear how off that sounded? I was trying to concentrate because I would need to concentrate on actually making the mistake. So that is how weird it can sound when you go off key or off tune and you make a mistake. Okay, so now let me demonstrate that one more time. This repetition is going to help train up your ear so you can be on the lookout for mistakes or just for fine-tuning your vocals where you may sound even slightly off. difference going for the second time around. I really try to amplify those mistakes. And if you hear the mistakes version against the correct version, you can really hear the difference and hear what sounds off. As you develop the skill of ear training, you'll be able to fine-tune and pick up these mistakes even to the tiniest degree. This is when your vocal skills and your vocal ability really starts to take it up a notch. With the example that I've done today, feel free to listen to this video over and over. Repetition is key. That is how you're going to develop those skills, as well as doing vocal assessments for yourself. Something as simple as doing a voice notes recording and then listening to it over and over. That repetition is going to help you see areas that you would have previously just missed. So I trust you would have enjoyed this little teaser introduction into some bit more advanced vocal training. I know generally working with students, when we get to this part of the course, they really love the aspect of getting to gauge where they are on their vocal journey, seeing what their vocal ability is really capable of. If you would appreciate something more in-depth like this, and maybe a more personalized approach to your vocal assessments, some really detailed vocal assessments, you will love the course that I have put together for you. It's called Learn How to Sing Vocal Training. It takes you through from beginner to intermediate and then to advanced level vocal training. So you will benefit no matter which level of vocal ability you are on. This course is also packed with tons of bonuses and freebies that you will get to enjoy, like one of them being a free coaching session, one-on-one with me, where you will have plenty time to explore your own unique gifts and vocal ability. There I will help you with personalized vocal assessments and do a detailed description of different things and aspects from your vocal skills that you will need to work on. This training will really help to guide you along and steer you in the correct direction of where you want to go for whatever it is you want to get to for your own unique vocal goals. Your vocals will completely transform and you will build your confidence. Details in the description box below. In the comments section, share your experiences with us. Everyone is on a different level in their vocal journey, and so everyone will have different experiences to share. Let us know so that we can all learn from each other. Did you find the exercises easy, or did you find them a bit challenging? What did you pick up in your own vocal ability, in your own vocal range when working on these exercises? Questions, comments, I look forward to hearing from you. In my next video, you will definitely want to join me. We're going to be having some fun karaoke, and I think it is the perfect opportunity, since we've done all of this work with some advanced vocal training and we were going up and down the scales, testing out our vocal range, really warming up our vocals. So perfect opportunity to sing some songs. So you'll want to join me in that next video, and I look forward to spending more time with you all. Until then, my beautiful divas, stay awesome.